See him a beast when you hear that sound like yeah, beat on the beat when you hear that sound like woo. Yeah, bitch and the champ only need one round like ha. Yeah, me, I'm a G-Ring, he in the sound like
Mike Owens here. Today I'm joined by Tabatha Ricci, who returns to action. UFC 295, 11th of November, facing Loopy Godinez. Tabatha, great to sit down and chat. How are things for you today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me again one more time.
I just wanted to ask, because this is your second fight on a John Jones undercard in 2023. Yep. You fought on the Gang card. You'll now fight on the Miocic card. Does fighting on a UFC pay-per-view feel any different to fighting on a UFC fight night?
No, just feel good. Just feel like, just one more fight, getting to the camp, just having fun. And, I just love to fight.
Have you ever been to MSG before for a concert or for another fight?
No. Actually, it's going to be my second time in New York.
Are you excited to fight in MSG? I mean, it's probably the most historical sports or fight arena. Does that add any extra excitement for you?
I'm very excited. As I say, I love to fight. I'm very excited to fight. I respect all the histories on this arena. So I'm, very honored to be fighting on that, to sharing the same place. Yeah.
How is your training camp been for this fight?
It's doing amazing, good vibes. I have my coach from Brazil. It's been a long time that I don't see him and train with him, so he's here help me out. So it's been amazing. Yeah.
How important are the good vibes for you in camp? You've mentioned that word a couple of times. Is it important to keep things good, to keep things fresh when you're in these training camps?
Sorry, can you say it one more time?
You mentioned the good vibes in training camp. I'd just like to know, how do you keep the good vibes in your training camp?
And I just keep, the right people around me, my family and my team, people that support me, that I love. So I always can keep the good vibes.
I love it. Talk to me about your opponent, Loopy Godinez, 3-fight win streak after coming into the UFC. What do you see as her strengths in this matchup?
Me and Godinez, I think we got in the LFA in the same year, so it's one of the girls that I always keep eye on it because I like her work ethic, I like the way she trains. I think like she really loves to fight too, she always fighting. I feel like she's fighting all the time. She's an active fighter. So, yeah, I'm very happy for this fight. I think it's going to be amazing. And it's going to be an honor to be sharing the cage with her, which athlete also takes the business, the job very serious as me. So I'm very excited for that.
Did you expect this fight to come along one day? I mean, you just said then that you were
I expect the fight we're gonna happen for sure. She's a very good fighter. She's in the rank for a reason. So for sure, I was expecting that. To be a champ, we gotta fight everybody. So we're in the rank for a reason too. So yeah.
Where are the areas that you think you're better than her?
I'm getting good in all the aspects. I think I'll be good in all the areas. I'm training very hard. And it's like life dedication for me, and I think I'm improving, even in stand up, and also getting, just keeping my jiu-jitsu and even getting better on that too. And the grappling situation, everything, and I'm just getting better, and it just the beginning for me. I feel like I can do good in all the areas.
Where is the main gym that you train out of California?
My main gym is here at Paragon, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. No co-heads, AOX, strength conditioning, my wrestling gym, and Saxons. So yeah, I have my own team. I'm going around everywhere, but those are my main gym.
In terms of training camp, do you get a lot of female bodies to train with? You have a lot of female training partners, and if so, is that important?
No, I don't. I'm more training with the guys. I do have Pierre that just came down from Venezuela to help me, so she's helped me for this camp now in the end. And I have a couple of girls, Nality, that she helped me a little bit, but most of my trainers with guys. And I have my teammates from Brazil, which is going to fight for the LFA champion right after me. So he's one of my main training partners.
Where do you like more, America or Brazil?
In what aspect?
In any aspect. When I say that, which one do you like more?
It's different, you know. I love American. You know, they have America have their beauties too. But I do also love Brazil because where I came from, and then all my family lives there. So yeah, I love Brazil as well. So it's different, you know. It's a different loves.
No, 100%.
It's a
You're on,
hard.
I thought it might be. You're on this 4-fight win streak now after the first UFC debut. Do you look after your wins with Jessica Penne, your win over Gillian Robertson last time out? Do you look at this fight with Godinez as a step up in competition, or do you see them as on the same level as your other wins?
I think it's gonna be a step up. I think Loopy has a little bit more round game than Poliana, than Jessica and Julian. I think she has more round game in all the aspects. So I think it's gonna be more a step up for sure. Yeah.
Well, you've now cracked the top 10. I believe you're ranked number 10 in the rankings. What is your overall opinion of the strawweight division at the moment?
I think their rank nowadays, they fixed the rank. I think it was like some girls there was not active, there was not fighting the division, and they were there for a long time, and now they're like, I think they fixed it. So yeah, I think that division is the best one, and the women's division right now, and it's stacked. Everybody's like firing up, you know. Everyone can be a champ anytime, so I'm very excited.
I read an interview from you before the last title fight between Zhang Weili and Amanda Lemos, and you said Amanda Lemos had a very good chance in
Yeah.
that fight. What did you make of the title fight at UFC 292 in Boston?
What I think about that fight?
Were you surprised by how
Oh
well
yeah.
Weili could do in that
I
fight?
was surprised. I was surprised because Amanda, she, you know, she has that knockout power, and then she's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, you know. So I think she's gonna get a hard time to Weili, but I think I really was surprised, and I really is being showing a lot of her control, and a very well-rounded fighter too. Even like seems that she be dangerous in the ground, and she controlled the whole fight. So, and she kind of break Lemos mentally, so she has a very good strategic. So yeah, she's proved that she's definitely and the best of the world in the division so far. Yeah.
Who do you think should be next for the world title in your division?
I think she's gonna fight the other Chinese, I guess, because I think she's waiting for the. I don't remember her name.
Yan Xiaonan.
Yeah. I think she's supposed to fight next, and then Tatiana is a good chance to fight for the belt too. So maybe one of those two girls. Yeah.
Turning the conversation to yourself, obviously you're you're number 10 now, you're fighting number 13. I'm sure the focus is Godinez in November, but now you're not too far away from potentially getting up towards a title shot. Do you have a route in mind, how many fights you think you have next to get up to potentially fighting for a championship belt, or do you not think about that?
Well, I'm also of course thinking about the belt, but for me it's one fight at a time. You know, my goal always, my last fight is the important fight of my life. So all the fights for me is like I'm fighting for the belt. So I'm thinking about this fight, and we see what goes for that, and I'll fight. You know, I never say no for any of the fights in UFC, and then whoever they give it to me, I'll be ready to go.
It's been quite an active few months for you. You fought in March, June, and then now again in November. How key is activity for you in staying active? Is that a benefit for you?
My life is a training camp, and you know, I'm always training. I'm always active. I'm always in shape. I'm always ready to go. You know, and then when she gets the fight, I'm just sharpening up my weapons, what is strategic, and all this stuff. So I'm ready to go anytime. You know, take care of my body, my healthy, and you know, mentally. So yeah, I'm always active.
Has there been one area of focus in this camp, one particular thing that you've been looking to improve going into this fight?
I'm really working a lot my boxing, you know, because I know that Loopy comes from boxing, and if he wants to exchange, I'll be ready for this too. And then if you go to the ground, I'm ready for anything, you know. So I think I really improve a lot on that area, and I have a lot of help. So I'm excited.
What I would like you to do is I would like you to give me a walkthrough of the perfect day on fight day. So on the 11th of November, in a perfect world, what happens when you wake up in the morning, when you go to sleep at night?
Well, I wake up in the morning, I'm not thinking anything. The only thing that I think is like a kill time, like there's nothing on my mind. I'm just focused. I'm just on my zone, and I'm going to the arena, getting ready and do my warm-ups, my breath works, and meditation, just having fun and just celebrating all my training, all the hard sessions, all the diet, everything. I'm just the celebrate time, when I step in the cage, I'm just happy to be there. Like, it's just a feeling that we cannot explain, and it's hard to explain that. It just us can feel it. Yeah.
100%. One final question from me, and I'm sure this is a question you get in a lot of interviews, but I've got to ask because you have one of my favorite nicknames in MMA. I'd love to know where you got the nickname Baby Shark from.
So I got this nickname from black belt from my gym, James. So the time when I show up for training, he's like, "Oh, the baby sharks in the house," because I'm the only girl, the smallest one. I'm fighting all the guys and going very hard. So he always call me the baby shark.
You carry around like I've seen on your Instagram. You carry around a small like cuddly toy. How long have you had
Yeah,
that for? Is that since the nickname?
I got this shark at a Walmart in Oklahoma when I fought for LFA. And I was walking around the Walmart with my coach, and then they were like, "Oh, let's get the shark." And then since that, I would just keep carrying with me. It's like my mascot, and just bring me luck. Just it's fun, just bring like good vibes from the fight week too. So I love to have him around me.
Other than yours, other than Baby Shark, what is your other favorite nickname in MMA of another fighter?
I never thought about that actually. I don't know. I need a time to think it.
Is there any
I
that
don't
comes to
know.
mind?
No, not right now. I don't know.
We'll leave it. We'll leave it with Baby Shark. We'll leave it with Tabatha.
Yeah,
Thank you so
I
much.
really like the baby shark.
I do, mate. Me too. Tabatha, thank you so much for the time. It's great to catch up.
Thank you.
I wish you best for the rest of your training camp. I look forward to seeing you
I
back.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.